Alright, obviously, we are quite bad the number one political platform, Ghana Politics Avenue. So, you should be assisting any lady can be media. So, I be subscribe to our channel. No, I like your shama for Francis Academy. You do Ghana Politics Avenue. So, say the Danny die and my pay cause Ghana and political highway near Bedouin. And then, since I can even appear, they be every dime. You should be also being a brain penny at us and enjoy programs on Square. Yeah, boy, ran a day in Semani, you could pay me a OSP, Martin Kpebu akache. Nansi ntɛm na yɛde bɛdan mo sɛ ɛyɛ Martin Kpebu OSP Kissi Agyabeng ama yɛakyɛ no. Opie baa wɔse ɔmo yɛ na yakayakadeɛ bi nti ɛne deɛ ɔde abɛto abɔnten sɛ ɛyɛ OSP Kissi Agyabeng obesiw no court. Yɛn sɛ mo bere pii no nti yɛbɛkɔ akɔfa mu nkyerɛmu aba na ansa na yɛbɛkɔ akɔfa no. Yɛbɛsɔ biara sɛ obi nya berɛ ne pene atena ase na wasan subscribe to our channel. Menkɔtie yɛn nsɛm.
Since he came into office, millions have been voted into his office. Sometimes the budget allocation delays in coming to him. And he made some obnoxious, nauseous demands for a bulletproof car for himself because he felt that his life was threatened. And we're told from deep throat sources that they had attempted to take his life a number of times. And for that matter, he was not ready to gamble his life away. But he himself later told us that he was richer when he was outside the office of the special prosecutor. The millions voted into his office did not mean anything to him financially. This is a man who has a good taste for very exorbitant designer wears, 3-piece suit every time. My brother, my sister, Kissi Agyabeng. Martin Kpebu criticized his office and criticized him. Surprisingly, he invited Martin Kpebu over to come and give information. And when he arrived, he realized that junior officers, the subordinates of Kissi, were those who were ready to take the information. Then he also realized that it was almost like they were putting him on a trial. And he wasn't ready to give information in that aspect because he didn't see why the special prosecutor should be investigating himself. 3 times he went there, and on the 3rd visit, all hell broke loose. There was an exchange between him and a soldier man right there on the premises of the special prosecutor's office. And because of that, he was arrested, handcuffed, and taken all the way to an unknown destination. Later, we're told that he was taken to Kaukudi, the offices of the National Security, NIB, my brother, my sister. And over there, things happened. We are giving you details of what happened. Come here. Martin Kpebu said he was handcuffed and was asked to provide documents for a building that bore his name, and it will be verified before he'll be given bail. No self-recognizance bail. Before he could get the documents, he was ferried away, handcuffed, all the way to Kaukudi, where they threw him into detention. And over there, they provided him with food. When I asked him, did they give you food? He said, yes. They kept asking me to eat. Interestingly, they gave him cold food, as he could see in the fridge. Maybe if he had accepted to eat the food, they would at least heat it and give it to him. But he's told us why he didn't eat the food. Let us listen to Martin Kpebu as he spoke to us exclusively an hour ago. Listen to him carefully from when he was arrested and when he was taken into custody, and what kind of food they gave to him and why he refused to eat the food. Watch this.
And then they said, okay, we should go show where I live, and then the property I will have to provide as bail condition, I should show it to them too, so that they will verify it. So we came to my residence, and then they verified that yes, this is where I live. Then went to the property I'm giving as my this in bail condition. That's it means that I am providing my own bail. They took pictures, so they'll go and verify. They'll do a site plan, etc. Then do their searches. Yeah, so that was done. And then the only part I didn't appreciate was that we lost a bit of time. They saying that when we go search verify the properties, etc., we should come back to the OSP. That much, I think you can hammer that it's a waste of my time. So because when they do that, you've been arrested for the whole period that you have to go back. Yes, that's where it should be hammered. That look, we signed the bail bond. We signed it in the office there. And then they said when we go and do the inspection, etc., we should come back. So we argued with them that come back to OSP to do what? Then they said some administrative processes. We said no, show us. So that standoff alone took at least 40 minutes. Because I wanted to understand that if you've already signed the bail bond and you are going to the property to go and inspect, etc., why do I need to come back to you? I don't need to. He said, but they insisted. So we argued, and then we asked to see the boss in charge for him to tell us if we came back there, what would be done. Then we're told that the board, the person they have to talk to, that manager or that director, is in a management meeting, so we cannot. So eventually we lost 40 minutes trying to find that information. We didn't get it. And so we came to check the properties. They checked my surety to her residence. And then so we came to do three things: check Kpebu's residence. Number two, check the property Kpebu has given us for the bail condition, to meet the bail condition. Bring a property in your own name. So I did that. So they went to check that one. Then number three, they checked the residence of my surety. Then we drove back to OSP just for them to say that okay, you finished, thank you. Then come back on so and so date. Was that necessary? So we lost time driving back into Accra. If I had something to do at home, why would I have to drive back to OSP only for 2 minutes? Oh, okay, thank you, you are done. This is the next time you have to report. That can't even be done on phone. So that time wasting thing, they should reform it. It's not good. It's not best. It's not good for office. They can't be wasting people's time. So it's like practically will waste your time for the day. It's part of it's because you are practically under arrest too. And let me show you one thing they do. This one, somebody on bail. When we're going to watch my property, they insisted that I can't drive alone. OSP, their protocols require that I must sit in their car. So it means that practically that's also an arrest because I couldn't sit in my car. They said no way, you must sit in their car. So such a protocol. Why? You've admitted the person to bail. I've given you the property. It's for you to go and investigate. You want to go and check my house. I want to sit in my car and drive to my house. You say no, you can't sit in your car. You must sit in OSP car. They will take you. No, I don't think that makes sense because you lose right. Yeah.
Interesting. But your own petition, are you done with it? Have you submitted it yet?
No, I'm polishing up. The way now, looking at the timing, I hope it won't go past Wednesday. I'll put it in. It will not pass Wednesday. That's a promise because I have to put it in. The timing must be right. Now that I've seen that Parliament is also about to act on it, yesterday there was a debate in Parliament. They said they will call him to come and answer questions on how he's going about his office. This very harsh condition. A soldier abuses a citizen, and now the citizen is being rather investigated. Where is the soldier? If two people are involved in exchange of words, where is the soldier? They've not said anything about the soldier. You see the selective justice, the incompetence that they did that led to Furata fleeing this country. Yeah. So
The few hours that you were locked up in there or detained, what were the conditions like in terms of food, in terms of your welfare?
a welfare, so the beginning is very poor in terms of the beginning. So we have to separate the arrest into various stages. The arrest at the OSP is very poor. They arrested me in their building and then took me to BNI. So let's do it stage by stage. Once I was arrested there, they didn't give me an opportunity to even call my family. Oh, once they put their handcuffs, let's go. Then they went and put me in the car, and then we started driving. They won't even tell you we are going here or there. No. Until we got to BNI headquarters, then the policeman, Evans Opoku, went and did the entries, and then they came back, and then they said, no, we should go to the BNI regional office. So we went there, Kaokudi side, and then they put me in. So that's poor. If you are arresting somebody, let the person call his family that this. Even my lawyers were present. They didn't inform at that time, one of my lawyers was present. The other one had gone to bring the property. You know, my office is quite close to the OSP. So when they said the property must be in my name, etc. Fortunately for me, I had indenture in the office, title deed. So I sent one of the lawyers to go to the office and pick it and come. As soon as my lawyer left, about 3-4 minutes later, they whisked me away. So your main question is, how was the treatment? So I'm saying
In terms of
it's
your
poor that
welfare at the final place you were detained, did they give you food? What was the bedding like? Or did you just sit on a chair? For how many hours were you in there at the final place of detention?
yeah. So when it comes to the final place, yes, they offered me food several times. That's the NIB office. Yes, that place they offered me food several times, but I wasn't in the mood to eat because I mean I was very. I mean, I was traumatized. I was so traumatized that is this the Ghana I know that a soldier abuses me and then rather I have been arrested? What kind of situation? So I was just rethinking this democracy. So I was just, I mean, it was traumatizing for me. So I was not in the mood for food. So I mean, the food was there. They offered me food. Several the officers, NIB officers, they did well. Each time, maybe after every 30 minutes, they say, "Oh, lawyer, please eat, oh, eat. Don't worry, eat. Calm down, eat. Oh, several day, I'll say excellent." So they allowed me, I'm sure because I was so traumatized and going through my thoughts, they allowed me to just sit in there whilst they were processing me. I could see that there were various foods, assorted foods in different packages in a fridge. They said, look, they kept telling me that any food you want, we will give you. They were promising, but because I didn't take the offer, I cannot verify that they could have given me anything. But in terms of professional conduct for the NIB staff over there, they did well. Yes, they, I mean, kept asking me, lawyer, eat to eat.
They were so professional at the NIB. They said any kind of food you want to eat, we'll give you. And when he turned his head and looked in the fridge, the glass displayed so many packs of food in all assortments. But he said he was so traumatized, yes? Traumatized, he couldn't eat anything. He couldn't imagine that this was happening in Ghana. So even though there was food, he was so traumatized. Cold food in the fridge that could have been heated, at least to lower his temperature and raise it after. Martin Kpebu said he never ate anything. He didn't drink anything. He was just waiting to leave the place. He didn't even consider hunger. When my very good friend Paul Adom Ochre was taken to the same place, as for him, he ate. They gave him rice and chicken with red fish on the side, and then a bottle of drink, and then water. He said it was not bad food. It was okay. He was treated well. Though this was not food he could have eaten in his house, it was not bad food at all. But this is for your information. At the NIB, they'll give you any kind of food you want to eat, from fufu to akple and fetiri dechi, or fetiri toto, or fetiri tadi, or tuozafi and miankuka, or ampesi. Any kind of food you want to eat at the NIB, they will give to you. And Martin Kpebu said almost every 30 minutes.
Abusia se wutimi nyanto wase eti nsema course na neche say lawyer Martin Kpebu no say neoma course wo ye OSP akache wonum no nani anje ho we nam so ma o say anche kra ombehu se onu OSP Kissi Agyabeng ejina court ayi di omase yen say obri pin nti ebesi anum say Ghana politics avenue so ye be so bia say na ye dedican abedumedi so abe subscribe to our channel no like ya share I'm out from Society Agyabeng, you do a Ghana Politics Avenue. So, Akroma.